Hello guys, this is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub. Welcome back to my channel. Well, okay, I'm back here once again and well, let's check if hi Bradley, nice to see you. Well, nice, okay. So hopefully everything goes well. Okay, yeah. All right. So, yes, let's see. And okay. Thank you so much for coming in, Bradley. So how are you? I hope everything going good. Yeah. Okay. After the practice is good, huh? All right. Yeah. Yes. All right. So then over here we are going to talk about what's going to happen today. All right. Same thing. The analysis. All right. Yes. Learn so much from you. Okay. That's good. Thank you so much. Okay. Right. So guys. Well, it has been quite a while been here with you. Okay, so now I'm back here with all of you. So hope to see your support here. All right. So once again, yep. And then we are actually coming in over here to analyze out what's going to happen today. All right. I did some of my analysis. All right. So I will share with all of you. For the past few months, I think I've been doing YouTube shorts, right? Okay, so I see many people are actually watching this as well. So I hope that it will help you, okay? Because it definitely helped me as much as I want. All right. Well, so okay, so keep it short and sweet, right? Yes, and over here, okay, today I'm actually looking at the pound dollar. Okay, first of all, let's look at the pound dollar. Let's do it together. Well, as of today, right? As of today, by looking into the movement from yesterday, right? And we are looking at 133.250. Am I right? Yesterday, so it has not touched us yet, and it's still not tested yet. So it may be testing from 136.250 all the way to 136, maybe 55, 4. All right, yeah, somewhere up here, all right, somewhere here. Okay, so I'm looking at these highs here, okay, to be taken out. Okay, so at the moment, all right, at the moment over here, I will say that we have quite a few things to take a look. All right, yeah, and let's say, hey, hi, Dobra Utro. Okay, nice to see you again. Right, then over at this area here, okay, today I'm still looking at 136.250 as a key level. All right, 136.250 as a key level. If this is going to break above with a very strong candle to take out this area, then I will likely to see another high up there is going to take the same area, no change, because the key level from yesterday has not been tested yet. Okay, yep. So over at this point here, all right, over at this point here, let me see. Okay, over at this point here, likely to see some selling off since it has been rejected from the imbalances here. All right, then over at this point here, at the moment I still see some buying is still possible to test out on the 136.250. Okay. All right. Yes. Then if this key level is going to hold, then likely we are going to see another selling off down to 135.914. All right. Then after that, to break this level, then after that we will go down to 135.750. Okay. Yeah. So you see, 135.750. Correct. That's right. Okay. So the next thing is that what we are actually wanted to see is that, well, how are we going to, how are we going to trade this pound dollar to get the selling? Okay, first of all, I'm waiting for the I'm actually waiting for the price to test on the key levels, okay, which is 136.250 for myself. Okay, then from there, all right, then from there we will see if with that, it's going to test and reject it downwards, then likely I'm going to go for selling from 136.250. But of course, we have to look out for selling structure before we actually start the selling. Okay, because we do not want to get some fake out, then after that, then it may have another push above 136.250. So that is one point over here. All right, so we have to take note, about that. Okay, yes. If we are going to get rejected from 136.250, then we will need a selling structure. Okay, we will need a selling structure to show us that it's actually selling off down to take these two prices of 135.914 or 135.750. Yeah, okay. Yes, that's correct. Okay, so and well, that is for the pound dollar. Not much changes from yesterday until today. Okay, as we can see, yesterday we are having a lot of ranging area. Since the Asia range has started off, then we are actually stuck. We are actually stuck in that range without any big movement moving around to give us some liquidity to take. Okay, so at the moment, nothing there. All right, so not much changes. So what we can see is that what I can see is that well, it's still the same as yesterday. Okay, right. Okay, next let's move on to the gold. All right, let's move on to the gold. Yeah, how's the gold trading for Caro yesterday? I think it was good. Am I right? Once it broke after the live streaming, it actually came down a little bit. Then 32.84. Yeah, 32.84. Then after that, we are looking into 32.70 lower, right? Okay, 32.63, 32.60. Then it did not go down. Then it went back to test on the key level and it breaks through strongly. Then in the lower time frame, we can see the support has been set up and it started to move to take 33.24. Correct. All right, so yesterday, as of the high targets, we have hits on the high target. Well, and how about today? Let's take a look at maybe say over here. Can we see this level? Okay, well, it's quite high here. All right, I think we can see prices like here. Yes, right. Yep. Okay. All went according to our analysis. Very good. All right. Yeah, indeed. Fantastic, huh? Okay, let me see over here. 33.20, about 26 maybe, to be exact. Okay, about 33.26 to 27 maybe over here. All right. Yep. There's a gap in daily open. Yep. And need to be filled. Yes. So let's see. I see this has been filled up. Okay, this area. And I think it's quite obvious that it's actually going to move. Okay, we're going to move to where? All right, likely to the south. Okay, so let's see. Over at this point here, all right, over at this area here, my key levels will be basing on this resistance here. All right. Okay. At the same time, let me answer some questions that actually sent towards into my inbox. That how do I trade using my 5 pips trading? Okay, so I will identify the key resistance to sell and the key support to buy. Okay, but for people who know me for so many years, I'm a seller, so I always sell. So I will focus on looking out for only resistance like this. All right, so something like this. Okay, so this is in time frame of H1. Okay, so I'm looking out for things like this with this kind of momentum move. Then I will look out for the resistance here. All right, somewhere here. Okay, so then once it touches and it's not breaking above, it got rejected down harshly, let's say. All right, then I think this will be looking out for some selling. Okay, let's assume if this is going to break above, so the highest point that I'm looking at will be somewhere here. All right, I think this area maybe 3 okay, this may be one area first. Okay, this may be the first target that is looking out for. All right, but then again is that okay, I'm going to put this smaller. Okay, don't get confused. All right, so this may be the first one, but ultimate target, the I was still looking at 3360. All right, so that is still my main that is still my main target for buying. Okay, let's say if the price is going to shoot up, okay, the first target will be here, then the next one will be at 3360. A bit high, am I right? Okay, well, I don't know. To what I see, potentially it will even hit 3372. Okay, so anyway, but we will go zone by zone, okay, bit by bit first, okay, before we actually go into more. All right, so if right now, let's talk about this. Okay, in terms of current situation is that it got rejected down from the key levels, correct? So I will be looking into somewhere here. All right, maybe let's see where is the potential one. Okay, well, I can see multiple touches here. All right, so probably we're looking at about 3306, right? 3306. All right, so this may be the one that we are looking out for. Or no, sorry, even slightly lower here. Okay, basing on this week here. All right, so I will be looking at if the selling comes. First target to see will be the 3305. Okay, 3305 over here. This will be the first target for the selling to take your profit. All right, yes. Okay, yep, that's right. Okay, so over at this point here, okay, what am I looking out for is that if there is a selling structure maybe coming in like M15. Looks like M15. Looks like M15 we have something here. Okay, looks like M15. Okay, we are going to form a market structure for selling. Okay, so be patient. Probably we will need to wait for a little while, as we can see, likely to see that from my targets here. Okay, so this will be the area. Okay, so we'll be looking into these highs here. You get rejected down with a last push up here. So next, likely to see that with this little support here, it's going to break, and then it's going to test into this. All right, this area here to fill up this. If not, okay, it should be retesting this key level to take this level first. Okay, then next we will see if there's any chance that it's going to break below. Then we will go even further down to take this 3305. Okay, so that will be my plan here. All right, so let's move this into the center, okay, so that you can take a look clearer. Okay, all right, so this is my plan here, where the key level is up here. So I'm going to look out for this key level before I go for any selling. Okay, so another retesting or another resistance to be formed again, then I will be looking out for some selling. The rationale is to take out this area of liquidity. Then the next to go is to test into this area of liquidity. But as we can see over at this area here, the multiple touches in over in the H1. All right, so from this area onwards, it should be quite tough, and there should be a lot of reaction. Okay, there should be a lot of reaction over here. All right. Okay, so what do you think? Okay, yeah, so this is one of the point that we should be paying attention to. Okay, yeah, so yeah, then if we are looking into selling of all of the gold, I guess today we have we have FOMC meetings. Am I right? So do we have FOMC meetings today? And we also want to be careful with the unemployment claims as well. Okay, so just take note of that. Okay, all this data will affect the movement. All right. So before the data, it will also affect the movement by maybe staying put, going into ranging, sideways, so just have to be careful with that, okay? All right, so let's move on to BTC, okay? So BTC yesterday have a very good boom, all right? So it breaks our key levels over here, and I was looking at the resistance level here and over at this level here. So it actually if we are trading towards this level, we should be making a good profits. All right, and it actually breaks above that. Wow, it's breaking above that. So everything have to change. All right. So let's see. For the BTC. Okay. Let's see what are we expecting. All right. Well, for BTC. Okay, so perhaps I need to do some. It has actually breaks the resistance over here, as we can see, correct, over at this point here. Well, no, sorry, it actually break this and tested onto this area here. So I should place my resistance away from here. Okay, so this will be the area of resistance. Okay, so over at this point here, yep, and I'm going to delete this just in case. All right, if I get confused. Well, is there any higher resistance other than that? I think we should be looking out over here. Okay, so over at this point here, 109. Am I right? Okay, so is actually hitting up onto the ATH, right? Okay, all-time highs for this. Okay. Well, over here, I think today, okay, for this Bitcoin, right, first of all, I think we should be looking at about, let me see, $110. Okay, so it should be around here. Okay, it should be into this area here. Well, why? Okay, over here. Okay, the reason behind is that this will be the key levels. If the price is going to hold above this area, okay, then likely to see another push. Okay, there will be another push to about 112, maybe 112,800 to 112,900. Okay, 112,800 to 112,900. Wow, it seems like it's going to push for 112,800 maybe. Okay, yeah, I should be around here. Okay, let me see. $112,800. Okay, yep. Yep, 112,800. So are we looking out for all-time highs again for the Bitcoin? Possible. Yeah, all right. So then over here, this is the key levels. If this is going to hold above, likely to see the next move will be taking 112,800 around there to 900. Okay, 112,800 to 900. All right. So the next thing that we are looking out for the lows. If this is unable to hold it above, then it should be coming back for the selling, as we can see this area here. I think the selling is quite obvious, right? Okay, it should be about here that we are looking into about maybe 110. Well, if it breaks below, this should be the first one to be taken out. Then it may even go down to, yeah, I think it should be here, yeah, around here, over here. All right, so 109,490. all right, 109,490. okay, so it should be about here. All right, So if this is unable to hold, we will see this Bitcoin is going to erase the gains of this candle to come to this price of 1094.90. Okay, all right, so that's for the Bitcoin for today. I think currently, as we can see this you know okay, Bitcoin, good news anyway. All right, so that is a very good push. Well, for today, will it actually continue the bull to run through to create the all-time highs again? Well, that's we have to monitor and see. All right, well, next to go is the XRP. All right, XRP. And XRP, as we can see, currently what we are moving towards, as you can see over here, this trending market here, you can see higher lows is being created. Yeah, it looks like it's creating wealth for many. Correct. Okay, so if let's say I would see that over here yesterday, the highs here. Okay, yesterday what we actually were analyzing for this price 240. All right, if the price is going to stay at 240, I think we should be looking out for 245. Like now it actually being pushed here, but I will say that I will see that there is a higher chance that it's going to push even higher. All right, towards, let me see. Okay, let's see. The resistance, why is still high up there? Okay, so probably we are going to take this week here. All right, so there's a good chance of 2479, right? 2479. Okay, so it's around 248. Okay, so it's around 248. All right, let's do it as 248. Okay, so my target is actually taking out this area here in the day. Okay, in the daily chart. All right, so should be quite good. That should be quite okay to see that there's still a good chance. All right, so but of course, as you can see, the trend for the past few months, I think it's actually still very, it is still too early to celebrate this movement. As we can see, a lot of times, a lot of scenario over here, one big push up, another round of selling off again. So it seems like there are a lot of short-term traders are actually trading it. When they got a profit, they sell it off. When another round, somebody is trying to push it up, they got a profit, they sell it off again. All this. So basing on, again, textbook, okay, we can see inverse head and shoulder is actually surfacing with higher lows. Okay, there are plenty of higher lows in the lower time frame to see that the price, the confidence in the market is still pushing the XRP higher. Okay, so actually just now when I was actually when I was analyzing, okay, it has not reached 245 yet. The thing is that over at this point here, when I see it's reaching at this 245, probably it will have a very good chance today that we are going to push through 248. You see, right? Okay, yeah. Hi JJ, nice to see you. Well, yes, I really miss all of you as well. Yep. Okay. So as we can see over at this point here, and over here we are actually trying to push through 248 to take 258 as well. Okay, 258. My target price is actually looking at 585. All right, I'm looking at 585 for the XRP, but there's a lot of turbulence along the way. Then probably we may need to really surf through this turbulence. Okay, so once we surf through, I guess that should be really a good one. Okay, we will see a good chance that people it's going to boom up. Okay, will they actually take over? I wouldn't say take over. I will say collaborate or with Swift for the payment, global payment, and I think all of us will be very happy, especially for those who actually enter at a price of like 40 cents, 70 cents. Congratulations. As for those who are still $1 plus, I think you are still you will still be very happy, right? Right now I would say it doesn't matter what is the price that we bought. No, it's about the number of XRP tokens that we have accumulated. Okay, so I think that is very important. Okay, that is the main key. That's the main key. Okay, for example, if I have 1,000, okay, let's say if I have 1,000, okay, so let's say if I have 1,000, all right, 1,000 XRP, I mean. So if the price goes to 100, that means I have 100,000, right? Then let's say if it go to 1,000, XRP price goes to 1,000, then we will have 1,000,000. Okay, well, some of us may think that dream on, all right. Some may think that it's possible. Well, even Bitcoin is started off that way, all right. So yeah, it's possible. Like myself, my first Bitcoin was like $4,000. 4,000. The price is like 4,000. Okay, so things will go. As of now we don't know. We don't know what's going on. Correct? What's gonna happen? But the thing is that, all right. But the thing is that, I will see that when we are actually buying something that we see that is potential, all right, then very likely that we should be very focused to really take a look what is the potential of this XRP, and what is the strategy for us to accumulate as many as possible. Correct? Okay, so it will have to it all works out by in terms of this. I think it all works out according to yourself. Let's say if you to see if what is going to be like, right? Up to you. Okay, all right. So you have to work out your financial plan to accumulate as many XRP as possible. Okay, so let's say, okay, if we are looking downwards a little bit, okay, let me go a little bit lower so that I can see what is happening in details. Well, 240. Okay, let me see over here. Probably if the price is going to stay above 240 here, 239, 240, 08 over here. Okay, about here, around here. Okay, let me see, H4, right? In H4, no, not exactly here. Okay, around here, yeah. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, in the day, yep. Okay, so here, well, maybe it's around 241. Okay, to 2409. Okay, well, it's somewhere here. Okay, then if the price is going to hold here, I mean to hold above these key levels, okay, as I see it's 241 here, then very likely I'm going to see 248. As of now it's 245. Okay, as of now it's 245, so we still have a little bit more to go to match up with 248. Okay, and then probably okay, if this is going to break, if this is going to pull back and breaks below, well, likely to see where are we going to look at. Okay, let me look at H1. Okay, 2, no, not here. Okay, 236. It should be around 236, or even, oh no, sorry, it should be here. Okay, here. We can see the support, the opening here. There's a support here. Okay, so that should be around 239, 239.33, 239.33. Yep. Right. Okay. Yep. That's the main one. Okay. So if this is going to hold, now currently is holding above 241. I think it has achieved the first target here as 245, and I'm still looking at 248. Of course, the higher the better, am I right? Okay, but as of now, I think it should be looking at 245 to 248. Okay, that should be a good price that we are looking out for. Okay, right? Okay, so that should be for now. Okay, this area here, right? So let's see for the ETH. Okay, so for ETH, well, I think today we are showing momentum, bullish momentum. Am I right? So likely we can see something. Okay, yesterday I was talking about it, whether it's going to break above, but today it seems like everything went so well with our planning. Then it looks like it's actually testing out into the level that we are targeting. Okay, over here, and it got rejected down again. As I see here, okay, seems like the buyers seems like the buyers are exiting the market. That's what I see. All right, but then again is that there's still a lot of doubts and a lot of possibility things that can happen in ETH. All right, so let's see over here. Okay, let me see where this is a bit too far. I think we can actually look out for something. All right, like say this area. Okay, it should be here. Okay, looks like they are losing out. They are having exhaustion here, huh? So let me remove this first. Okay, let me go down all the way. Over here it touches 2826. All right, 2826. As we can see, 2826 is a target here for quite a while. Right now, as recovered everything nicely, you see, and tested into this area here. So I guess we should take this out since it's already gone. Okay, it's not there anymore. All right, then likely to see 280728 here maybe. Okay, that's the beginning of the fall here. So over here there's some as we can see, there are some imbalances that has been filled, and then once it filled, it got rejected down nicely in H4. So 2812, it doesn't break above, so I won't say that the buying, if this is going to break above, I think this should still pushing up higher. But currently it got rejected down, then probably we want to see where is the low first. Okay, let's put the high up there first. Okay, then let me see the low. Probably here. Okay, let me go down to H1, take a look. Right, 2757, huh? Or maybe 2767. Yeah, about 2767. Is it? Yeah, 2766. 2766. All right, so this may be the target for today. Okay, all right, over at this point here. Yeah, this doesn't look so fantastic, huh? Looks like the rejection comes in, we are going to take the low. Then how about the high? correct. The highest price probably we'll be looking at, oh, nicely. Okay, that's lucky. Okay, so this okay, let me adjust a little bit. So this area has been taken out by this, and now it's back to this area here. So if this is going to be the key levels, just nice is the key levels as a resistance. Can you see the equal highs here? All right, so if this is going to break above the key levels, then very likely it will still continue to move towards 288.3, 288.3 here, and also to a higher price like up here. All right, so over at this point here, which is about 3101, 3100. Okay, so it's about there. Okay, so over at this point here, this I shall put this down first as well. Over at this over here. Okay, yeah. So let's see if this key levels is going to be broken and bring the price above the key levels. Then I'll be looking at 2883, 2883, or actually not 283. It's actually so much higher here. Okay, I see that it's so much higher up there, and we still have this level to take into consideration. Okay, yeah, all right, yeah, 2926, 2926, yeah, that is one. Okay, that's the very next one. Okay, yes, hi Fred, nice to see you. Well, joining late but hoping to catch up. Yesterday analysis was spot on. Haha, I hope you got something out there. Okay, yeah, and over at this level here for ETH, yeah, I mean, okay, then the thing is that now I'm talking about some cryptocurrency whereby it's Bitcoin, involving Bitcoin, involving XRP, ETH. All right, I think that is currently that's one of the trend. All right, that's one of the trend that the market is actually focusing on, as well as the the market cap is really fantastic. I think that should be very good, right? Okay, yep. I think gold will be buy according to yesterday FOMC minutes. Yeah, okay, so let's see. Let's take a look at the gold. Okay, as for the gold wise, all right, if you are looking into this area here, you are looking into a buy. Whoa, okay, I think right now, like I said, this is my key levels. So anything above, all right, to see how it breaks above, it's a very strong break, then I think this is a good break. Correct. All right, so I think it should continue. Yes, I think it should continue to go further up. Just now I was saying selling is because it has rejections over down here from the H1, as we can see. So if the rejections and if the price actually holds below my key levels, then I will be looking out for some selling. But if the price is going to break above, okay, with a buying signal above 33.26, then yes, likely to see even higher, somewhere like, say, we are going to take this out first, okay, and this area first. All right, okay, this one and this one. Okay, so for the goal wise, ultimately I think I will be along the way it will take out some of this. Okay, like you are saying double three, correct? So I think it's actually possible. If this is going to hold above, then the next one will be 33.36 area, this area here. All right, which I will be focusing on the 8th of July 10 o'clock candle. Then next to go will be 33.46. Okay, yep, yes. And well, I think we can see that okay, seems like all these prices are actually moving towards the north, as you know. Then but the key point is the key level. We have to observe, right? We have to observe what is the reaction. Okay, what is the reaction, all right, when the price is at the key levels? Yeah. Okay, so that is the point that I'm actually trying to catch it. You see, we can set up the key level easily because it's all just basing on the support and resistance, as we can see, correct? Then the thing is that over at this point here, what are the possible one that we want to see the move, correct? Okay, yep, all right. Now where is it? Let me see. Right, let me check for you. Okay, you were saying that there's a message that comes in. Okay, as for the goal, okay, the goal wise, we are looking into this level 33.26. The current situation is that it breaks out nicely, very bullish. Okay, so good chance to see that the buyers are actually in the market. So currently this area has been taken out, so we have left with a little bit here. Okay, a little bit here, up here, right, where this I will see this as a true area. I will see this as a true area if the price actually go into this true area, and likely to see the liquidity sweep from here. Okay, although it's not really one, okay, it's up there, all right, but all the internal will have some reaction. Okay, they're bound to have some reaction, am I right? Okay. Okay, yeah. So that is one point that we need to take note. Okay, for the goal. Yeah. Not really. Okay, not really. Right. Yeah. And let me see. Oh yeah. Okay. So hang on, let me see. Okay, if we are actually looking into this area, okay, where, let me see, let me see, does it work that way? I'm not sure. Okay, well, Carol, what do you think? Personally, I see that we still have this area to be cleared. You see, I'm waiting for it to clear this area. This area should get it cleared. That's what I see. Yep. Okay, this area, we have we have one viewers on the other side. Yeah, was asking. Okay. Now. Well, which one are you talking about? Let's see, let me see. Okay, I think there's something interesting here. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's say, okay, let's take a look at the goal in the 15 minutes time frame. Okay, well, I see that there's still a good chance at the very least that we should be taking out 33.3 here. Okay, 3,333. Okay, double three up here will be Yeah, it's around here. So it should be looking at about 3332. Okay, 3332. Well, 3332 should be easily taken out. Okay, I think it's bullish. Yes, I mean for now, yes, it is. Okay. We have news today, huh? Okay. Yeah. I guess everybody already know. Okay, but unemployment claims. But I think at the moment before the news, I think there should be some pump. Okay, there should be some pump up. This pump up should be taking out the liquidity for it to sell off later on. I guess so. I think so. All right. Yeah, highly possible. Okay, it's highly possible. Right. Yeah, and also okay, and also over here. Okay, over here. Hang on, let me see. Okay. Yes. Yep. Okay, looks like yeah, we have news today might change. Yeah, later on I will see that probably the news comes in, but it probably will be later on. Okay, I don't think it's now. Well, I don't think it's now. Okay, yeah. For now, no. I don't think it's. I no. Okay. Well, okay. So, well, Carol was saying that 33. I will say that likely, because I see this area here, it should be taken out. Okay, this one. Okay, this should be taken out, huh? Okay, I say this one. Okay, right. It should be taken out. So likely to see that there still be some good chance that the gold is still on the buying side. It's still on the buying side, huh? All right. But if we are, I'm looking at the H1. All right. Currently, okay, we are actually onto this area of resistance. There may be some pullback. Okay. If this pullback is going to fall below the key levels, then the change will come. Okay, that's what I see, huh? That's what I see. But it may not. Okay, right. So we have to observe a little bit more, huh? All right. Yeah. Over here. Yes. Okay. So at this over here, 33, 33. Personally, I see that the possibility is there. Okay, the possibility is there, I would say. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And right now, let me see. Okay, let me see. Got a little bit, got a little bit distracted. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's take a look. Let's see. Let's take a look at this M15. We can see from yesterday. The day before it actually fall, and then after that it started to form up the support to push for a higher lows, the higher lows into a trending, correct, in the trending structure. So the bullish market has already started, and now there's always a reason. There's always a reason for something to start. For something to start, that means to say there's also something they are looking for. Okay, am I right, Carol? Okay, for example, let's say for the support, if the price has been supported, okay, if the price has been supported, then they must be looking out for some resistance, correct? So let's bring this simple concept over. Okay, we should also see that if the support has been formed up, they should be looking out for a resistance, probably the last push resistance over this area here, which before it goes into a change of character, correct? Okay, so after it changed, then it started to have the, we are looking at break of structure going on, then it's obvious that it's actually going into the bull, right? It's going bullish, and with this bull running, the bull should be charging onto something. The bull should be charging towards something. So what are the things that the bull is actually charging towards? First of all, liquidity, correct? So support, always look for resistance, correct? Accumulation, always look for distribution, correct? Okay, so these are the concept. Okay, so you must find, you must find. So first of all, with this area here, all right, if I'm going to do this, all right, this area here is moving. So have we done up with this? Looks like we are done with this. All right, you see, looks like it has been done, filled. You get what I mean? All right, so with this in mind, there may be a possible selling off. Okay, there may be a possible selling off again. All right, so by looking at this area here, it seems like filled, correct? Over here is filled. So once it's filled, there may be a chance of there will be an overflow. So when there's overflow, as we can see, it seems like it's forming up the cup and handle, correct? Well, these are all the textbook knowledge. Okay, so it seems like it is working that way, right? So that's why I was saying that we may have a chance to see. Okay, we may have a chance to see that with this, okay, with this forming up to here, the key levels is here, right? So there may be a chance that it will start the selling if it's breaking below the key levels, right? So if it's going to break below the key levels, then well, it should be quite sad, right? Okay, yeah, okay, so that is one, right? So I just want to illustrate, okay, so that some of you may be looking out for chart pattern. Okay, so that is one of them. Well, whatever it is, okay, the key levels over here will be something that is very important. Okay, to me, it's very important here. All right, so if even if this is going to be the cup and handle, chart pattern, then after it breaks below the key levels, then after that it will start to swing. All right, then it will show up, but maybe not now. Well, maybe not now. All right, so we just want to see how much they want to recover. Okay, because I still see things like this over here. Okay, so it's still there. All right, the possibility is still there, so likely we have to wait for a little while. Okay, so well, there are a few possibilities. Okay, there are still a few possibilities. Okay, so yep, all right, we have a few questions here. Okay, so let me see. Okay, for the pound dollar, all right, pound dollar. Well, for pound dollar, I'm still waiting for 133.250, right? 136, not 33, 136.250, 136.250. All right, 136.250. Once it's tested, then I will want to see whether it will start to swing off from here to sell, or it will break higher. If there's a bullish closure, all right, above 136.250, then I don't see a chance to sell. Okay, why? It's because, all right, we still have this area here. All right, we still have this area of liquidity here to be taken out. So Well, seems like it's the challenge. Okay, so why am I taking these key levels here is because of the support over here eventually become a resistance here, correct? Yeah, so that is one. All right, then we can see that there's quite a few of them, huh? Oops. All right, there are quite a few of them. Okay, a few areas that we should be looking out for. Okay, so this will be the first one. Okay, this will be the last, I will say. Okay, that if this is going to hold above, all right, then they are going to clear this. All right, that's what I see. Okay, that's what I see here. Okay, yeah, I mean, you see, we need to have a plan. Okay, we need to have a plan so that you know, even like I'm a trader now, I'm why am I not in a hurry of having FOMO from entering a trade? Okay, because I'm actually working on the plan, and my plans has already surfaced, right? So I have all my levels plotted out, so I'm waiting for all these levels to be tested, and I want to see what is the reaction. When it comes to the key levels. Then I will decide what to do. Okay, be reactive. Okay, yeah, all right, yeah. So as of now, yeah, I think a pound dollar has already go into a stage whereby they are waiting for the news. I think they should be waiting for the news already. Okay, yeah. So not much movement as of now. Yeah. Okay. Well, likely, right? Likely. So likely to see that pound dollar today is going to test onto 136, 136.250, right? Okay, like you are asking, if you are looking into this area here, then maybe like you say, it filled up, then there may be a textbook, structure, head and shoulder. Yes, probably there may be selling off to take down the Asia low from yesterday. All right, so there is a possibility. One area here, second, all right, and then third. We have three areas here. Okay, so one area here, all right, another area here, right, and then another area here. So we have all these. Okay, so we have three areas to take note. Okay. Yep. Okay. Okay, let me get this off first. I don't want too many things on the chart, a bit messy. Yeah. Okay. So currently, if we are looking into this area here, all right, then highly likely we will need quite a long time yeah, to show out the structure. As we can see from yesterday, it's actually trading within the range, correct? It's trading within the range, so still waiting to see if this range, if they are getting out of the range, either for the buyers or for the seller. So along the way, will you want to consider this as a ranging? Okay, I will say yes. Okay, over at this point here, you see the move is very compressed. Am I right? The move is very compressed. So if you're looking at this, then no, unlikely. I would say that unlikely. Okay, that the price is coming down so soon. All right. Okay, for now, unless there's a structure. All right, but generally, okay, I mean as of now, I see there's a very good chance that it should be taking 136.250. 136.250. Okay, let me see, Okay, if we are basing on this M30 supported, okay, from this area here, okay, we can see it seems like it looks like a low here. All right, higher low here, another higher lows here, right, creating tested on the equal lows here, Then after that, this will still be one of the higher lows here. Okay, and it looks pretty good. Okay, however, we still don't see any of the higher high yet. So we should be, I will see that this will be the one. Okay, then let's say this is a key crucial area. Okay, so if this is the crucial area, tentatively, all right, we are trading above the FIB 50, all right, 61.8 towards taking out the fully recovered, correct, the pullbacks. So there may be a good chance that it will still break even higher to 161.8 unless there's a selling structure to unless there's a selling structure to come down to recover this liquidity over here. All right, so that is one point that we should be looking out. I will say so. I will say highly likely. Okay. Yeah. Very likely that we should be looking at the 136.250. Because for now, if I am going to look out for like M5, okay, a very small time frame here, we are meeting up with a resistance here, right? So will this actually breaks above to collect this and then to go for this? It's also possible, am I right? Yeah. But the thing is that not forgetting, if you can see, if just now you are talking about this is a left shoulder with this is a head, then by looking at this, it should be creating the left shoulder, head, and right shoulder. Then it should be selling. So if now I'm going to take a buy trade, it's a bit contradicting. Although just now I was illustrating that it's a higher low, correct? Higher lows. So with all these higher lows is actually showing buyers are still in control. So we are still in the buying. Correct? So as we can see, if we see that this is buying and this is going to be a head and shoulder for selling, there's a conflict, correct? There's a conflict. But let's look at the conflict in a different perspective. For example, the higher lows has been created, and after this move, it created a move down as a low here, then another higher high over here, right? Okay, then in this case, we can actually see in a different perspective whereby the bulls are exhausting. Okay, so let's wait and see what is forming up first. All right, okay, so over in M15, okay, if I'm looking at this M15, I would say there's a mission for this move. Okay, there's a mission for this move is to take 136.250. Okay, 136.250. I will see that there's a good chance there. Okay, very high chance there. Yeah. Yes. High chance of achieving that. Okay. Yeah. So I will want to, for me right now, I will not be buying. I will not be taking any trade until the price reaches 136.250. All right. Then I will see what is going to happen over here. If this is going to have a good rejection style, right, then I'll be looking out for selling down to take all these areas here. All right, so there will be a better space for my profit taking. Okay, yeah. If this is going to break above, then then the buyers are still in control. They are going to take higher price to satisfy their appetite for the liquidity. Okay, yeah, so it all depends. Yeah, currently, yeah, it all depends. Yeah, so at the moment right now, we should, I think for pound dollar, we should wait, because you see, if I'm going to buy now, okay, let's say my target is here, then I'm expecting the price to reach 136.250. Should I take a buy first? But the thing is that 133.250 is my key level, whereby I want to see whether it get rejected and forming a selling structure to sell down, or to break above to form a buying structure to buy up. So this is the crucial area. So before it reaches to the crucial area, like I say, rejected here, sell down. That means any price below here is a selling area. Any price above that, it should be a buying area. So now my price is in the selling area. So just wait for the price to reach 136.250 around there to confirm. Then I'm going to wait for confirmation for the selling. Once the confirmation surfaced, okay, then from there we will start the selling. Okay, all right. So that is what I'm looking out for now. For now, all right. Yep. I think I keep it very simple. Okay, so that and on the daily trading, I will be able to focus very much and much better. Okay, so that I won't be guessing, should I enter now? But if I enter now, I have a minor resistance inside here, you know, in M5, you know, there will be a lot of thoughts, maybe necessary, maybe unnecessary. Okay, but there will be a lot of thoughts. So I try to avoid that. Okay, try to avoid that. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I think should be good now. Yeah. Okay. So guys, I think we have plotted out all the key levels. All right. And if you cannot remember, or you did not take down just now, okay, you can replay it again. All right. If not, you can look at this. You can look at this area here. Okay, I've actually keyed in all the key levels. Okay, just in case you missed out. All right. Okay, so you can look out for these key levels. Okay, to decide which way you want to go. Okay, basing on the price action. All right. Okay, I guess today should be all for now. All right, so just keep it short and simple. Right, then wait for the key level, wait for the prices to test into all the key levels we are talking about. Okay, for pound dollar, for the gold, for BTC, XRP, and also ETH. Okay, so we just monitor until the price tested onto the key level. Then we'll see what is the reaction. Either it's break above or continue to break lower. Okay, then we will act according to it. Okay, all right. Okay, that should be all for now, guys. And well, I shall wish you good luck, and I'll see you again very soon. Okay, so today is Thursday, so tomorrow is Friday. So let's probably I'll be in again. Okay, so I try to customize my timing. Okay, so that we will always be punctual and start like before. We always start at this hour. All right, so guys, good luck to you, and I shall see you once again. Right? Okay. Yes, XRP to the moon. Yeah. Okay. I'm actually looking out for the XRP. Hopefully to see. Not hopefully. Okay. My target is actually 248 today. So hopefully to see 585 in the near future. Okay. All right. Okay, guys. Thank you so much. Then I shall see you again. All right. Thank you very much. Good luck to you. All right. Okay. And see you tomorrow. Okay. Very lucky tomorrow. Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much. See you again. Yeah. Have a profitable day to you and to all of you as well. Thank you so much. See you. Bye bye.